Ethical axioms often clash with what society finds convenient. Ethical axioms that conflict with social convenience. Quantum sutures. When ethics and convenience vibrate at opposite frequencies. Morality is not a fixed code, but a particle entangled with the void. Each ethical axiom, that ought that binds us to invisible stars, collides with social convenience like a rebellious electron that refuses to orbit. Is the collective good merely an algorithm that justifies violating the sacred superposition of the soul? The moral uncertainty principle, choosing between what is right and what is comfortable, generates parallel universes. In one, you are a hero. In another, you are a pariah. Shadow entanglement, silent pacts that everyone does it, form quantum networks that distort your field of integrity. Resonant question. If consciousness is nonlocal, as quantum physics proposes, why does remorse hurt here and now when we betray our own axioms? The hero's collapse. Choosing between being a particle or a wave in the social fabric. Convenience acts as an observer that reduces your ethics to a useful state, paying bribes to speed up procedures, silencing injustices out of belonging. But in the quantum decoherence of these acts, which version of yourself vanishes? Identity fission. Every ethical compromise fractures your core. The rational professional versus the mystic who cries in the shower. Quantum tunneling to authenticity. There is a probability, tiny but real, of breaking through the walls of hypocrisy without energy. All it takes is the right spin of regret. Quantum verse. I disintegrate with each conditional yes. My ethical shadow forks into dendrites of silence, while the universe tests whether I can resist being observable. Quantum spirituality, reprogramming the source code of rightness. Ethical conflict is not a glitch, but a wormhole to your highest version. Social convenience is the low-res prison. Authentic ethics, the 8D rendering of the soul. Hidden variables. Meditation. What code do you execute when no one is looking? The photons of your secret intentions create parallel realities. Moral unified field theory. The day you align actions, words, and thoughts, like synchronized qubits, you will generate a distortion in the matrix of conformity. Resonant question. If time is an illusion, as relativity asserts, why do we postpone ethics for more convenient moments that never arrive? Questions that pierce the veil of practicality. To make silent rebellion go viral, leave these quantum seeds in the collective mind. Is social convenience a black hole that devours the photons of our dignity? If you measure your life by axioms instead of likes, what percentile of the moral multiverse do you inhabit? Can a single ethical act in a state of superposition, done, omitted, generate a butterfly effect that collapses corrupt systems? Last poetic line to share. Choosing between ethical fire and convenient snow is the only algorithm that executes your quantum leap. On what plane do you vibrate today? This text intertwines quantum physics with moral dilemmas, using scientific paradoxes to question our obedience to broken systems. It doesn't offer answers, but rather portals. Each question is a stargate to a bolder version of humanity. Would you share this, or would you prefer it remain in superposition? How can we reconcile ethical axioms with social convenience in an increasingly complex world? What historical examples show conflicts between ethics and social convenience? How can conceptual poetry help resolve ethical dilemmas? What impact does existential reflection have on ethical decision-making? How can emotional resonance influence the perception of ethics?